have a 99 Neon here. It came in on a tow truck. It wasn't running at the time. What happened is the timing belt let loose, and as the guy was driving, and he heard some horrible noises out of it. So now that we changed the timing belt in it, and it's lost 2 cylinders, meaning there's no compression in the holes anymore. So now we have to pull the head off of it and examine and see what the extent of damage is done in there.
The Carma Project started a couple of months ago, and the idea was to be a part of the community, give back to the community. So what we thought, being in the car business, a lot of people need transportation. So the idea was to find a vehicle, fix it up as best we could, and give it back to a person in need. At the beginning, when we first got the car, we thought we might have to put a new motor on it, but now we're looking at just doing the head, which is a little bit less money, and I know we've got to do back brakes on it, and we really haven't gone from bumper to bumper yet, so at this point in time, not too sure.
How often do you have leftover pieces?
That's the mechanic's secret. A lot of the components, like the manifold at the back for the exhaust, has to come off. It basically has to be stripped down to just the head, and then we'll send it out and they'll assess how bad it is, and then we'll decide if it's really bad. We will decide if we're going to put another motor into this.
Yeah, we were approached and heard about the Carma Project and decided it would be a great opportunity to give something back to the community. We've got the skills and the tooling to do the job, and it's not a big job for us to make a big deal for somebody else. So it's been great helping out on this project.
We sell majority of it's auto parts, but about 20% we have a little bit of everything. So the community gives a lot to us, and we like to just give back to the community as well. We're contributing the parts to the Neon, and majority of it's like brakes, calipers, rotors, tune-up, timing belt, water pump, all that stuff.
Yeah, I got him here.
How much of an advantage is it for you to have this here?
Oh, it's wonderful because it saves a lot of time. They're a great store. They take really good care of us. Not really that bad, but wires and everything out of there. Look at that. It's like you knew what you were doing. pulling the tire off to check to make sure the brakes look okay.
Yeah.
And if they don't, then I have to take care of them. Because what's happening here is the brake lining is lifting away from the metal.
Yeah.
So we'll change this out here. So what we're going to do here is put new shoes in and new hardware. Well, the springs and that, so it's all working properly. And new drums. So the drums here are pretty close to being worn out. Just like it came from the factory.
New car that has heat, and no clutch that's gonna break on me, and a speedometer that works.
Oh, isn't that incredible? It's great. It didn't have heat.
Yeah, it didn't have heat or air conditioning, so it got really hot and it got really cold.
And an iffy clutch.
Yeah. So
that's wonderful. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm excited to drive my kids around safely.
Yeah.
Drive to the end of the parking lot here.
Bye, thank you.
There's so many people that have so many talents out in the, especially the Twitter community that I know, and so I just started to ask who could help. And it was an overwhelming response, and I got some very professional people that wanted to jump on board and help us, and it's been a lot of fun.